What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a great and blessed day. My day is going pretty good. Get out, enjoy your life, because tomorrow is not promised to anyone. As you all can see right here, this is called a seat belt. Now, this seat belt can save your life if you choose to wear this seat belt. And sometimes you can choose to wear this seat belt and still wind up losing your life in an accident. But you have a greater chance of surviving if you wear this thing that is called a seat belt. Look, y'all, it ain't gonna bite you. It ain't gonna hurt you. And also, this is how you put it on. Look, listen, click it. It's on. When you are done driving, unclick it. You're done. When you're driving again, listen, click. Simple, people. And when you're done driving, unclick it. Simple. You can save your life just by wearing a seatbelt. There are so many studies out there that shows that the seatbelt will save your life, because the seatbelt can help you from getting ejected from the vehicle during an impact. There has been so many studies that shows that once a person wears the seatbelt, they will not fly out of the windshield and get ejected from the vehicle. Y'all know how it be out there in those videos when those dummies are riding inside of a vehicle and the vehicle hits the brick wall and the dummy is still sitting in the seat after that impact, after they hit the brick wall. Y'all know those videos. Go and look it up if you haven't seen it. Look up impact with a seatbelt on. Look it up on YouTube. You can find videos like that all day long. And also, when your children gets inside of the vehicle, make sure your children has on their seatbelt. Make sure every single child inside of your vehicle should wear a seatbelt. You see it all the time. People driving up and down the road, kids walking up and down the little aisle of the vehicle, the SUV. You see heads walking back and forth inside of vehicles all the time because the kids are not seated and they do not have seatbelts on. So many children die each and every single day because they are ejected from vehicles without seatbelts on. They don't have seatbelts on inside of these vehicles. It happens all the time, people. I got a cousin that loves to drive around without a seatbelt on. And on top of that, he loved to have his seat all the way back into the back seat. Riding around, no seatbelt on, and no driver's license. Swerving from lane to lane, swerving around different vehicles with no seatbelt on, seat let back, and no driver's license. How stupid. One day I was riding with my cousin, and my cousin had his seat lit all the way back into the back seat. No seatbelt on, swerving from lane to lane, swerving around vehicles. And I'm saying to myself, what in the world do you have going on, man? Are you crazy? I got my seatbelt on. I can see traffic, and he can't see traffic. I mean, he was just swerving. I said, man, put your seatbelt on, man. He said, man, I'm gangster. I'm good. I can ride around like that, man. I'm cool. I've been doing this for a long time. I said, but you have no license. Man, that don't matter, man. I'm a G. I said, I'll tell you what, G. Take me back home, and I will not ride with you ever again. I promise. My cousin kept on driving around without a seatbelt on, no license, with his seat lit all the way back into the back seat. One day he got into an accident, and he got ejected from the vehicle. He wound up surviving, but he has lifelong injuries. He's never the same. He ain't the same, people. Because he decided to drive around inside of his vehicle without a seatbelt on, and he got ejected from the vehicle. So now he's walking around here limping, looking stupid. And guess what, y'all? He still drives around with no seatbelt on and no license. Stupid. Here in the state of Texas, they got something that is called click it or ticket. If you don't click it, you will get a ticket. If the police see you driving down the road without a seatbelt on, you will get a ticket. You will. And also your passenger can get a ticket for riding around with no seatbelt on. People, wear your seatbelt. In Louisiana, there was a couple that just got engaged. A 35-year-old truck driver and a 25-year-old school teacher. And they also share a 4-year-old son together. The woman is happy. She's all on social media showing everybody her engagement ring because she's finally about to get married. Her and her fiance has also purchased their first home together. They were scheduled to get married in early 2026, which is this year. They are both happy. One day, the husband loved sports cars. I mean, he loved Hellcats, Chargers. I mean, he loved sports vehicles. A 35-year-old truck driver. One day, he got a phone call that his wife or his fiance has got into an accident. He said, "What? She what? Yeah, she got into an accident. What's wrong? Is she okay? I don't know. Get down here right now because it's not looking good. She may not make it." So the man got into his 2016 Chevy Camaro and began speeding to the scene of his fiance. Now, his fiance wound up passing away because she hit a culvert, she hydroplaned, and she got ejected from the vehicle. She didn't have on a seatbelt. So that was the cause of her death. She wound up getting ejected from the vehicle. So he's speeding in his Camaro because he has all type of thoughts in his mind. We are scheduled to get married in 2026. We got a 4-year-old son together. We just purchased a home. Lord, why? Do not allow her to pass away. Save her life, God. This man is hurt. Got the pedal to the metal. I mean, he's trying to get there. This man wound up flying around a curve. And he wound up veering off the road. And this man hit a tree. And guess what, y'all? He didn't have a seatbelt on. So guess what happened to him? He got ejected from the vehicle. And he died. A husband and a wife died the same day, the same way. She didn't have her seatbelt on, and she got into a car accident, and she got ejected from the vehicle. Same thing happened to the husband or the fiance. He got ejected from the vehicle because he didn't have a seatbelt on. They leave behind a 4-year-old son. Now the grandparents or the loved ones has to take care of their son. My condolences go out to the friends and the family members of the 35-year-old truck driver and the 25-year-old school teacher, because the way they lost their life was truly tragic. All because they didn't have their seatbelt on. They got ejected from the vehicle. People, let me repeat this one more time. Wear this. It's nasty, y'all. It is nasty. I must admit, it's a nasty thing. Sometimes it's uncomfortable. Yes, I understand that. But you want to live. You want your life saved. Wear your seatbelt. One more time, let me demonstrate. Click it. When you're done driving, unclick it. Simple. If you do that, you can live to drive another day. You can be here for your children and your family. Y'all leave a comment and let me know exactly what you all think about this story or this video. I would like to know. If you're not subscribed to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a good one and a blessed one. Until I see you all on another video, y'all know how I do it. Holla at you.